Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, taking a look at another epic rap battles of history. This one is Frank Sinatra versus Freddie Mercury. Now, if you don't know who these people are, Frank Sinatra and Freddie Mercury are both obviously singers. Freddie Mercury from Queen. I don't think Frank Sinatra's ever part of a group, just Frank Sinatra. Obviously, they both have different styles of music. Freddie Mercury's more like power ballads, Bohemian Rhapsody and Champions and shit like that. And Frank Sinatra has more not classical, but what's the word for it? Stylized. I don't know, stylized music. They're definitely different types of singers. Should be an interesting battle. Hopefully, I don't miss anything. I probably will. If I do, let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, without any further ado, leave a like on the video if you enjoy. Leave a dislike if you don't. And without any further ado, let's get into this epic rap battles history: Frank Sinatra versus Freddie Mercury. Hope you guys do enjoy. Let's get right into this. Hopefully this is another banger.
What's wrong with your face, baby? Yikes! With those teeth, would you throw them in no dust left to bite? Christ!
Ooh, oh god, that's a good line to start off with right there. I'm pretty sure that's a reference to roll your face with the teeth when you come back a second. I want to re-listen to that because I want to make sure that I got that reference.
With those teeth, would you throw them in no dust left to bite?
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's a reference to Freddie Mercury had a very prominent overbite, right? Because he had like 3 extra teeth in his mouth, so like the overbite was really bad, and he was quite self-conscious for that. And it's also a reference to his song, Another One Bites the Dust. So it's a double entendre, and you guys know we like those. Very, very nice little diss, sort of, on Freddie Mercury there on his overbite, which is a good start for Sinatra here. Let's keep going. The song is very loud, so I turn it down a little more.
Nice newsflash, kid. This is show business. Show some class when you dress. Shave that bush off your lips. Whoa. Your band's name Queen, huh? Ain't that sweet? You dance like you rode a bicycle race with no seat. That's what's wrong with you people. You'll do anything to get famous. You changed your name to Mercury. You should have been Freddie Uranus.
Oh my god. He went there. He actually went there. So, he's clearly making fun of how Freddie Mercury is bisexual here. You people, obviously a reference to how he is homosexual, but he's bi technically, he's bisexual. And also Freddie Uranus is obviously, because he's bi, he obviously took it up the bum, that's what he's referencing here. It could also be, if you can remove the F from Freddie, you get ready. So it's ready Uranus. Maybe he's on a pound your ass. I don't know. That could be me reaching there a little bit, but definitely still really, really solid line here. Insulting him for being bisexual, which at the time was very not as socially acceptable as it is today, if that makes sense. Anyway, let's get back into it. That was a really good line. Sinatra starting off pretty hard here at the start.
Freddie Uranus.
You think I haven't heard those things before? You're just a bully who's too scared to go to war.
Facts. He in World War II, Sinatra didn't go. He apparently, this is not proven, but he apparently bribed the authorities $40,000 so he didn't have to go to war, and they made up the excuse that he had a blown eardrum or something, so he couldn't go to war. He was unfit for war. But most people knew that he was just a coward and didn't want to go to war. That's obviously the reference there. Very, very solid line starting right off from Freddie Mercury right here. That's very solid. Let's keep on.
Scared to go to war. Get a hit song called My Way, but someone else wrote it. You're the
That is true. Frank Sinatra's highest selling song, I think, was My Way, and it was written by some other guy. I can't remember his name. Look it up. It's definitely true. It was in the wiki. His most famous song was written by somebody else. That's pretty funny. That's pretty hilarious. That's pretty funny. It's much saying that your only well-known or your most well-known song is written by a different person is pretty good. A ghostwriter, some would say these days. Sorry about the guys, I had to pause the recording. A plane went over, would have ruined it. Anyway, let's keep going. Where was I at? I think it was right here, right? yeah, let's keep on.
My way, but someone else wrote it. You're the least talented rat in your whole pack of bros. You got more notes in your...
Ooh, okay. Okay, I think that is a reference to the Rat Pack, which is like a pack of singers, I think, where like Sinatra was one of them, probably the most famous of them, but he's saying you're the least talented of them, which is a pretty good diss. I don't know the other members, I just know that was a thing, the Rat Pack. I don't know any of the other members. You can look up yourself if you want in your own time, but that's still a pretty good line. Pretty good line. Let's keep going.
You got more notes in your whole range. You can't act and you can dance. I'm more powerful than you when I'm wearing women's pants.
That's funny. He does wear women's pants. That's hilarious. I'm more powerful than you, and I wear women's pants. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny.
You stand there in a suit. It's like you're trying to ball. When I rock the UK, South America gets horny. Because my...
Oh, that's obviously a reference to how I think one of the shows they did in South America was like it broke the record for the time for the most people at a live concert. I can't remember where exactly the show was, but it was like it broke one of the record for the most people, like 130,000 some shit. It was, like people were there, which broke the record for a live concert, which is pretty cool. And I think it was like the first ever live tour in South America, which is pretty cool. Anyway, let's go.
America gets horny. Because my songs have balls. They're the anthems of victory. Your music is like the soundtrack to a century. You're in the pot.
Okay. That line there is actually really, really good. So he's clearly turning the old line where he said that you're like trying to emasculate Mercury because he's bisexual. He's turning around saying that my songs have more balls and are more masculine than your songs, which are literally played by 40 like old people, like older people who have had vasectomies and have like are less masculine because they can't reproduce. So he's saying that my songs, even though I'm not as I'm bi and in culture is not seen as manly, my songs are more manly. That's a pretty good line there, and it's a good way to twist a previous line on its head. I like that very, very good from Mercury here. It kind of cancels out Sinatra's line, which I like. Anyway, let's keep going. Because you can both agree that Queen songs, aka Freddie Mercury songs, are definitely, in my opinion, better than Sinatra songs. That's my honest opinion. Anyway.
You're in the pocket of the mafia and everybody knows.
Ooh, that is true. He was accused of being affiliated with the mafia. He never got convicted of it, obviously, but a lot of his friends who were convicted for being with the mafia, like, so that's, think of that what you will. Anyway, so that's a pretty good line there to end off from Mercury. I think is it the end. I think it is of his verse.
Everybody knows.
Okay, I don't get the lines there because it's in like I think that's Italian. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below what that means. But the visual reference there was to Bohemian Rhapsody. So it might be a reference to that. I don't know. But let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, sorry. The recording cut out. Anyway, where are we at? We were at the end of his verse, right? Yeah, here we are. Okay. Sorry about this. Technical difficulties. Let's keep going.
Easy, jaws of life. I can't stand the racist. I love the...
Ooh. Okay. Jaws of Life is obviously another reference at his teeth. And a reference to those things that cut doors open on cars when the cars crash and you can't open the door. That's obviously a reference there. And the racist line, I don't know where he's coming with the racist for Freddie Mercury. Was Freddie Mercury racist? I don't really know. Maybe it's a reference to something he said. But I don't really know that anyway. But I do know that Frank Sinatra was anti-racism and anti-desegregation. That was on the wiki. He actually performed at a lot of Martin Luther King Jr. protests and stuff like that, and would always talk about desegregation on his own sets of like when he sung and shit. So that's pretty cool. So he's an anti-racist, so he's obviously calling Freddie Mercury a racist. But I obviously don't get that reference, so let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, let's keep going.
And the racist. I love the colors and the quiz. Just ask Sammy Davis. Look.
Sammy Davis. No, I know who that is. Were they friends? I think maybe they were friends. He was bi as well, and obviously black, African American. I think he may have been a member of the Rat Pack that I mentioned earlier. He may have been. I don't know if that's exactly true. Let me know in the comments down below. But that's a reference saying that I'm a friend of people who are black and people who are bi, right? So that's an obvious reference there. Obvious references once again obvious. Let's keep going.
Sammy Davis. Look, we all want to swing, baby, but you took it too far. You played butthole roulette, and you lost the draw. I took one.
Oh, okay. So he's obviously talking about how Freddie Mercury was known to sleep around a lot, with a lot of different genders, male, female, whatever. He also got AIDS, and he died of that, complications with AIDS. That's why he died. So he's pretty much saying you played butthole roulette and you got AIDS and you died from it. That's a really, really good line there. Really, really good. Anyway. Good verse from Sinatra there. It's actually a really, really close battle at this point. This last verse will probably decide who wins.
I took one for both teams from a disease no one knew existed.
That is true. That is actually really, really true. Freddie Mercury was actually the first famous reported case, like huge famous reported case of AIDS, and kind of brought the disease into light because it was kind of like mysterious and stuff before he got it and publicly announced that he had it, and no one really knew about it. It was actually like really like not known, so that's pretty really, really cool. Like that's not cool for him obviously, but like that's kind of like a he's saying he brought to light a disease that no one knew about, which means even though it was bad for him, it was positive for the outlook of everybody else. You know what I mean? Really good line there with you going.
From a disease no one knew existed. I didn't leave a mark on history, I French kissed it.
Okay. That's obviously a reference to his Sinatra's earlier line saying his promiscuity and his started sleeping around. He's saying like, I don't know if this is exactly what he's saying, but he's saying like, because he French kissed it, he got AIDS, and that his mark on history is also his singing obviously is a mark on history, but he's like he's also saying that is a mark on history as well, the AIDS thing, which I think is good. A really, really good line there from Mercury. Let me know if there's any more underlying lines there. I just don't really get that. I'll be honest with you. That's the only thing I got from that line. Let's keep going. His song to Champions, right? His reference to our champions. Let's keep going.
Kiss my ass, Frank. But you have to wait in line.
Okay. Oh god. The obvious reference there is when, someone's beneath you, tell them to kiss your ass. And no one can argue that Sinatra is nowhere near as famous internationally as Mercury, right? We can all agree on that. So he's saying, you're below me. You can kiss my ass, but you'd have to wait in line. Because everyone below me has to kiss my ass, That's pretty cool. That's a pretty good line. That's a really, really good line there from Mercury. Who won this battle? It was so close. It very, very much was a close battle. So I'm going to go with Mercury on this one, because he flipped a lot of Sinatra's lines over, so that it didn't work as well. He was very much combating Sinatra's lines a lot more than Sinatra was combating Mercury's lines, which I think just pushes him over the limit here for the win. So in my opinion, Freddie Mercury won this battle. Let me know who you thought won in the comments down below. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. It really helps me in the algorithm if you leave a like on the video. It's just super easy. Also comment down below what we have to react to next, because I'm really running low on the ERBs. Subscribe if you're new. We're at 43 subscribers. Trying to hit 50 by the end of the year. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.